Okay, so I'm on YouTube here, seeing what's going on. Your watch history is turned off. Okay, so here we are. Test sound here. Hopefully, people can hear me. Okay, so here we are. Basically, what we're looking at is an hourly chart of the S&P. I use IFC markets in a demo account for charting, and then I trade on a live account with Thinkorswim to trade options. Doesn't look like I have anyone in chat, so take a little break here. Actually, we're looking at the S&P 500. I guess that makes a difference, right? I'm going to be making videos on technical analysis and how to make money trading SPY. So we can clearly see that the market is breaking down. In the hourly time frame. Oh, what happened here? Okay, so here's the deal. Currently, this is an hourly trend going down after this peak, and we have a series of peaks that ended in a sideways market and began to form a bearish pattern. So peaks are, this is a peak. Perhaps we shall just look it up. What is a peak? A peak and a through. Okay, so Investopedia has peak and through analysis. Shall we read it? Peak and throughs are patterns that are developed by price action experienced by all securities. As we know, prices never move in straight lines. Whether in an uptrend, downtrend, the term zigzag pattern has been used to describe peaks and throughs. So let's just look, what are we talking about in a peak and through? You could go ahead and read that if you need to, but this is a through right here. Let's just verify if I spelt that right, because my spelling does suck. O-U-G-H, right? O-U-G-H. So we have a peak right there. Do we have a, so let's call this a main peak. Okay, we have a main peak there. And we have a main through there. And we have a through down here and a bottom. So we're going to call that our through bottom. Whoops. So when we have a sub through right there. So these are sub throughs and these are sub peaks. So we have sub peaks in here. Okay, and by our sub peaks, let's go ahead and we'll put these right there to mark the sub peaks. That's a sub peak. There's a sub peak. Okay. And then we have the main peak right there. And now we'll go ahead and change the color. Well, let's just do all the little peaks in here. So with red. Okay. Oh no, I'm running out of power. So I have to plug in my laptop. I thought it was plugged in. Now you want to okay, plugged in my power. So you want to like, subscribe, and share and help this group grow. I'm going to grow this group out. This is going to be a trading group, and we're going to have trading hours, and I'm going to have private memberships with more advanced topics. I have a trading system that's for sale. I'm going to make 2 versions of it. One is $1,000 version, and the other one is going to be the $2,000 version with 2 indicators. The $1,000 version is all you need to trade options. The $2,000 version just makes it that much more accurate. It's gonna help verify your trades, and right now I don't want to talk about that anymore. Just like the video, subscribe. Okay, I need your support so I can continue to chart the market and provide information to other people so we can make money together. The objective is to what? Make money. What do we want to do? We want to make money. We don't just want to make money. We want to be successful. Okay? So you're going to subscribe. You're going to follow me. We're going to have set scheduled times that we will be meeting. Trading hours daily at afternoon to close. Okay, afternoon to close. I'm not sure. Let's see. 2 p.m. to market close. We're going to trade the late trading day. We're not going to trade the morning garbage. Okay, we're going to trade the evening. We're going to trade when the fear is high. When people are scared. And if you do the right thing, you could take all their money. All right, so we're here to make a killing trading SPY. And we're not just going to be trading SPY like a cowardly long-term trader. We're going to be trading short-term options. Okay? Now, if you're too scared to lose money, I'm not for you. Okay? This is for people that could afford to lose money and want to take high risk to make money. If that's not you, get out of here. Okay? That's how I trade. I'm an aggressive trader. Okay? I'm going to bet the farm, your farm, and everyone's farm all together to go to the top. To go to the moon. To win it all. So, all right. So, but if you don't know how to trade, listen to me. Listen to me. You can still be part of our group. You can still support what you need to do to gain confidence before you go for it all, or if you just follow me to use a different strategy, use a demo account. You could do a demo account, Thinkorswim demo account. Hold on. Okay, we're not done doing the peaks. So the red X's are supposed to be the peaks. Okay? And they're not perfectly put where they need to be. But right here, this is our resistance. And down here is where support formed. Okay? I am charting using MetaTrader. And then I trade with Thinkorswim. So if you want to take this seriously, you need to have MetaTrader. You need to go download MetaTrader. I'm using IFC markets. You need to find a MetaTrader that will give you the SPY option. And when you go and you have an account, and you go over here and you sign up for a demo, sign up to a whole bunch of them. All right? Or just figure out which one has it. IFC Market does have it. I recommend them. They're the best. And what you do is you go show all, okay, to see the trading instruments that they have. Okay? So you download their demo account. You do whatever you have to do to get the demo account. Okay? I'm hiding all because that when you have stuff open and then you hide all, it'll only keep the ones over here that you have open down here. Okay? So I don't need them all open because that takes a lot of resources. Okay? So you need a MetaTrader to chart. Okay, this is MetaTrader. And then you need Thinkorswim to trade options in a demo. You could trade options in a demo or live. So you need those two things to implement the strategies that I use. You need Thinkorswim. I mean, you don't really need Thinkorswim. You need a way to trade options. But I recommend you use Thinkorswim. For instance, if you have Charles Schwab account, Charles Schwab has what happened here? What happened here? What happened here? All right. Charles. I think it's Schwab. All right. I think that's how you spell Charles Schwab. Mr. Schwab and Mr. Thinkorswim. So you need to have to make money or to practice making money with a demo account. You need to have a Charles Schwab account or another type of account that features Thinkorswim, so you could have an options demo trading account and have the options charting ability of a Thinkorswim. Okay, I cannot open my Thinkorswim screen right now because I have my account information on my live account and I don't want to open that. So I'm going to hold off doing that for now. I'll do it later. I'm going to switch over to a demo and then I'll show some options, basics on how to trade an option and stuff like that. But if you're new to that and you don't know how, only do it in a demo until you're fully confident, through and through confident, for at least a month trading in demo. Don't lose your real money like a fool. And if you go live and you start losing money, go back to demo trading and figure out what your problem is. Most of the time, it's going to be you screwed up and you didn't follow your trading plan in the first place. Okay? Because if you have a trading plan that works, but you didn't follow it, that's your fault. That's your fault for not doing what is required. Okay, my computer's messing with me, so I might take a break and get a drink. Okay, over here. These are supposed to be green, and I can't double click on that. I am highly offended. So, another trick is, instead of getting upset, you can wait. Or you could go over to the objects list and just start checking stuff. So everything is checked. But I hate doing that. Alright. Close your ears. This will be really annoying. Which one is it? Okay, it's one of these dumb arrows. There. Okay. So this is another way of editing him without crying. No, I'm just kidding. I feel like crying. I lost all my money while messing with MetaTrader. Just kidding. Alright, so we need a different color for our throughs. That's what this is, the purpose of doing that. And this one is this being a pest. Let's see. Alright, so we have, hold up. We have the main through. We have the main through. And why is not this one the main through? Because right there it says I am the bottom through. So we need to establish our pattern. We are pattern traders, and if we're trading something and we don't know the pattern, why are you calling yourself a pattern trader, a chartist? If you're a chartist, you turn off the nose and you look at your charts. Right? Okay. So, delete, 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 delete all these objects, impertinent things. Okay. So, we have, whoop, that's not what I wanted. We have sub peaks, right? We have sub peaks, we have a main peak, we have a main through. Let's go ahead and make this a little more clearer. This is a main peak and this is a main through. This is a sub peak. Okay, anything that's going up within, okay, within this top before a serious correction is going to be called a main peak. I just decided that. It's not in the technical analysis books, but that's what I'm calling it. There probably is a technical term for that. You could look that up, but I really don't care about that. We're just making our chart look pretty right now. And then we'll go into some technical analysis because I like to color. No, I'm just kidding. Like, how did you lose all your money, sir? I was coloring on my chart and trying to make money and make sense of it all. And I just got carried away with the coloring. Call me insane. Okay, so here's the thing. Now, doesn't it look pretty? No. Doesn't it look pretty? My God, what a pretty chart. Okay. At least our charts look pretty. Okay, we have something going on here, do we not? Okay. We have something going on here, do we not? What happened? What happened? It started going up and it ran into resistance. Resistance. I resist. I resist. I resist. I resist. Okay, my singing is not very good. I shall stop singing because my singing sucks. Alright. What happens if I make resistance a color of the background, but I put it in here? We can see that it is resistance. Okay. So what happened was this thing ran into resistance, and you have a through, and we're going to call these main throughs. Okay, they're both sort of at the same position, so they're both kind of like a main through. And we have some main peaks, okay? These are the main peaks right in here, okay? What happened right there? Right there. What happened? What happened? Tell me what happened now. You must tell me. Tell me the answer of it all. Okay. The answer is these peaks. Okay, so this is a main peak right here. But let's see if we try this. We have a situation where we ran into some resistance right there. Am I correct? So what color should this be? We want our chart to look pretty. Because then if it doesn't look pretty, it'll just be sad. It'll be our sad chart. Let's just make this a really thick triangular thing here. So we have a situation where we have a main peak, but then all of a sudden, and we have a main through, and it breaks above this peak, and then we form some more peaks. And then we have another main peak, okay? So these are main peaks. They just all are right there, okay? Main peak, main through. You can also call this a main through as well. And these are sub-throughs. Because I said so. Because I said so. That is why. Why do I say so? Because I feel like it. Why do you feel like it? Because I need to make sense. Okay, so we have subpeaks. Subpeaks. I screwed up. Let's get the correct uniform. I believe this is supposed to be 10. 10. 10. Okay, subpeaks. And remember, we have our main okay, we're just going to call all of those main peaks because I said so. That's why. Okay, all of those are main peaks at that level. And all of these are main throughs. Your system never has to make sense. It just has to look pretty. Doesn't it look pretty? No, actually it does have to make sense. But, okay, so there's a logical reason for all this. The prettiness just helps on the eyes and helps us have some uniformity on the eye spectrum. So, we have an area right here in question. And we're looking at the S&P 500. And we're trying to discover why did it stall out in here? I like that color. I like chocolate. Chocolate. There we go. All right. So we have our chocolate subzone. We have our blue zone down here. We have some main throughs. Okay. We have some main throughs. Well, what's different about these throughs down here and these ones? A bing and a bang right there. A bing and a bang. That's what's different. Let's just make this look pretty. Because the other side will get jealous. You know, these ones down here are going to get jealous. All right. So, right in here. Right in here, something happened. I mean, look at it. Look at it. Look at it. I mean, if you go all the way back to here, it all makes sense. Look at this. Isn't it pretty? I've discovered a pattern. Okay. Can you see it? Now, it's amazing, I think. And I need a drink, so I'm going to take a little pause and go get my drink and stop speaking for a while so I can speak some more. And you just be a good pupil and stand to the side. And I will think of some more accents to speak in. I will be back. All right, that's one drink. I think I shall do some coffee. Okay, coffee and tea are essential. Okay, in order to get rich, what do you have to do? You have to focus on something, right? Now I want you to think of this word. I want you to think of this word, impossible. And I want you to cross off the I am. Or actually, I just want you to say, I am possible. I am possible. It is possible. There's nothing that is impossible. Okay? It's not impossible. It might take 1 billion years. It might take 1 billion years for everything to manifest, but nothing is impossible. Cross off the I am and think possible. It is possible. Coffee break. Coffee cup. Where is my coffee cup? Okay, I've walked around my entire apartment and I cannot find my coffee cup. Yes, I live in apartments overlooking an inlet at least, but I do live in an apartment and I actually like living in an apartment because I don't have to take care of anything outdoors. And let's see. But the problem is I can't find my coffee cup. Alright. I had a coffee cup. It was a nice coffee cup. Okay. I'm a very particular person, and I must have a particular type of coffee, and a particular type of coffee cup, and a particular type of plant-based cashew milk that doesn't have any additives. And I am just a very particular person. I only use filtered water to make my coffee. Let's see. I am not a Folgers person. All right. I cannot believe I lost my coffee cup. Now I see why I lost it. I put it in the... Have you ever put your coffee cup in the door of your refrigerator? I never put it in the door of my refrigerator. Oh, yes, I do. I just did. All right. So, I have a huge cup of coffee. And, yes. All right. Give me a minute, friends. Okay. Now, we have resistance and we have sub-peaks. We have to beautify our chart completely. Now, seriously, if you're thinking of making money and you're not going to put any time to understanding what you're looking at, whether it's Tesla, whether it's SPY, anything, okay? You're going to have to put some time into understanding your plan of action, okay? So, we're on the 1 hour time frame. Okay. Now I'm just doing this video for fun. It may or may not be part of your trading strategy. But can you see the patterns now that I beautified the chart? Now, what's happening here? Ooh. Wow. You see how much more detailed that becomes with all the other beautifications here. So we have sub peaks, we have a main through, we have a main peak, okay? Because these little sub peaks went here and then it made a boom boom. It went below these little sub peaks in the pattern. So this became our main through. And then we have some sub throughs. Okay? Sub throughs all over the place. These little guys, I want them cleaned up everywhere. Sub-throughs, you see them? They're driving me mad. You see these are the little sub-throughs everywhere, through and through. Here's a sub-through over there. Okay, so all these little sub-throughs and these sub-peaks, they don't really mean as much. Now you see why we call this a main through, because it broke through this other through, and now it's below that one. Okay. And then we have I'm going to have to change the color. What color are we looking at here? I want to match, deep pink. Alright, this little guy right there. Gonna dress you in deep pink because I don't like you. Just a joke, friend. Alright, right there. Bang, bang. And right here. Okay, so we chose a deep pink. We have deep pink colors, and I believe we have an olive triangle. Let's see how colorful we are to make our pretty picture. And we used chocolate, and we used blue violet, and then we used blue, and we used medium slate blue. Perfect. Okay. Now, why does the colors matter? I just honestly don't know. They look good on the eyes. And I like a pretty picture. I don't like too much contrast. You see, I'm a man of taste. I like my coffee a certain way. I like it with cashew milk. And let's see, I'm getting some coffee from the Amazon forest. So, my coffee. Let's talk about the coffee I'm drinking. This is ethical bean coffee. Sweet, fine ground espresso. Medium dark roast. Alright. And I am drinking chai tea. All made with filtered water, and either in glass or stainless steel, no plastic. Okay? Because I only deserve the best. Alright? That's why I do things a certain way. Okay. Now, we should go over here. So, we have this pattern starting out right here. And you have a bang, bang right there. You see that? You see that right there? Bang. That almost lines up perfectly. All right. Right where these vertical lines are, you have a bang, bang. Kind of like bang, bang right there. It doesn't matter where you draw it. In this general vicinity, at this level, you have a bang, bang. Gabang, gabang. And you have a gabang and a gabang there. Okay? And then you have the pattern to say, I'm not going back up here. I'm going to go down here. And then if I try to go up, this is going to not be so pleasant for me. So I'm going to just keep going down, and I'm going to look for support. So when a pattern falls, it looks for support. It looks for support. So we have this pattern right here trying to go up, and it did a bang bang over here. It did a bang bang over here trying to go up, and it did a bang bang over there trying to go down. And then it said, yeah, I'm done with the boss. I can't do it. I can't do no more of this. I cannot do it. It's the chocolate time. All right, so had to take a chocolate break. And it went down here, and this is where enough is enough. The bottom through. Okay? The bottom through. The main peak. Then you have the main peak over here. Or actually, not the main peak, the top peaks. I made a mistake. I am sorry. I am sorry. These are our top peaks right there in this vicinity. And these are main throughs, but they're not the bottom through. So we're looking for the bottom through. Will this be the bottom through? Is the question. So, it's like we are writing a book, a plot, okay? And the thing with patterns is it's just a continual plot, okay? And you have to figure out different parts in the play, okay, in the act. What part of the act are we at? What part of the act are we at? So we know our role, and we go along with the role. So, back in here, you want a short. Okay? Short. Okay? Right here, it's hard to see while this is happening, but that's just a sub-peak. That right there is just a sub-peak. And if you had played it as a top peak, you get burned. Okay? You get burned. You get burned. All right? And you lose all your money. Okay? If you really screw up. So that's why you do not want to go all in, especially if you're not really sure. And if you see something like this developing, look at that. It's just like a tight little, this right here, it's just nudging, nudging, nudging. I want to go up, I want to go up, I want to go up. Go up, 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 up. See all that? that is not something that looks like it's breaking down. Okay? This is not something that looks like, I gotta get down. Oh, yeah, I'm going up. Oh, man, I'm getting the yeah. Oh, man. Well, yeah. Let me try again. Bada bum, bada bing, bada boom. Oh, shoot. Oh, yeah. Oh, shoot. I'm going down. Okay. So that's how you read a chart pattern and make a crazy song out of it as well. But I do write my own software, and I have a system for sale, so you don't have to think this much. And it's kind of based off of patterns. It is based off of patterns. So the purpose of this is going to be, we want to know as a short-term trader what the long-term patterns are. Now this is an hourly chart. So when you use an hourly chart to chart something, you're looking at the longer-term trend, in my opinion. Now, that's all subjective to who you're talking to. If you're Warren Buffett is thinking hourly. God, that's like a micro time frame to Warren Buffett, okay? But to actual day trader options, hourly is our long-term trend. That's like, wow, hourly. Who trades hourly? God, what are you, Warren Buffett or something? No, Warren Buffett, he's looking at weekly patterns. Daily patterns is his short-term time frame. And he's looking at weekly and monthly trends. And he's looking at the long-term stuff. That guy is just like, I'll put a little in at this point. Just a little bit. I need some more confirmation. All right, yeah. It's going to be a while before Warren Buffett decides. But if you're trading short-term options, you're going to be looking at shorter-term time frames. So this is considered a longer-term time frame. Okay? And lots of crazy stuff can happen. Okay? In patterns. They're not always the same. But you have to be aware of resistance. Okay? You have to be aware of resistance. You have to be aware of support. Let's see. I'm going to delete that and do this. So this is support because we had a bada bing and a bada boom right there. All right. And then we have resistance right here. We have this resistance. Resistance because I said so. Why? Because I said so. How's that for a technical description? Because I said so. Blue violets, because I said so. You must have the colors right. The colors. I like that color. It's much more pleasing on the eyes. All right. So banga bing, bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom, bada boom, bada boom. All right. Now, so what happened was this resistance and support formed a pattern of cat and mouse. Just because I said so. I don't know why. It's because I said so. Resistance. Be careful saying that in a coffee shop. Someone might think you're trying to start a revolt. Resistance! Support! Have one shot, resistance, and the other one will say support. They're going to be like, get out of here, man. We don't want any trouble, sir. The meal is on us. Have a good day. Have a good day, sir. Resistance. Support. Okay, so I don't know if you noticed, but if I move the chart, this ball right here, he follows me. The red, and then this guy right here. This one is the shader. This one. He should be doing the same as the red one. Okay. And the reason is when you use a text versus a label, so this is a label. So now watch. So 32. Do the old switcheroo. See? Now I'm going to switch this note to a label. So it will stay on the chart. Okay? But I don't want our other objects to move. Because, okay, the label is going to stay and keep up with the chart as the chart forms. And these other objects, even though I wrote these support resistance, you see, they're text. So it makes a difference which one you use. Okay, so I want to keep adding to this chart, and this will be the base of our long-term charting of the S&P 500, which we will use to plan our trades for the SPY. So the time right now, it's Monday, September 9th, 2024 at 11 p.m. And you'll notice there's trading going on. Okay? And that's because even though it's Eastern time in the United States, even though it's Eastern time in the United States, there is trading going on all over the world. Let's try this color. Okay. So we have a teal color for the money. Show me the money. Okay. I might pause the stream for a second to log into all right. So so the question is, and I didn't see the question. I did not see the question for some reason. Somebody asked a question, and then the question was deleted. Now, I'm not sure where the question was deleted. All right, so, impatient person, you have left. You have to put time into trading. You have to put time into trading. So somebody asked a question, and I just noticed the question because I was busy doing stuff. Okay, this is 11 p.m. right now. Okay, Eastern time. Okay, this is not serious trading's time in the United States. Okay, it is not serious trading time. Okay, so that's the deal. Is you cannot be taking the market seriously at this time if you are in U.S. markets. Now, if I were trading, and I see this right now, if I were trading the live market right now, okay, I would be looking at this pattern right here. Okay, and this could be a main through right here, and it could go higher. But just from looking at this, it does not look like it is a bull market, my friend. It does not look like a bull market. Do you understand me? It does not look like a bull market. Get that through your head, sir. Okay. Now, he asked Bruh, tell me. I just want to know. I just want to know from the bottom of my heart. Will the market go up or down? Tell me, tell me. Okay. We need to have the correct information. And if we do not have the correct information, then we do not want to trade the market. And right now, the market is in the Asian session. And the Asian session is not the best session to trade with. Understand? Okay. So, we just don't want to trade at any point in time in my group. Understand, sir? Do you understand the rules? Have that man removed now and get him retraining. You need retraining, sir. Okay, seriously, man. What are you trying to do? Ruin my introduction? What are you trying to do, sir? Are you trying to ruin my introduction? I will be back. I'm taking a break, but okay, I'll get back to this. Hold on. I mean, you can't just come in here and asking high-level money-making questions and not even offering me coffee or anything, and you expect me to just give you the answer, give you the winning lotto formula. Will I suffer here without any proper coffee or anything? Are you insane? Are you insane? Okay. So we do have a little through right here. And we have sub-through, we have sub-through, we have main throughs. We have resistance, and we have support. But the support, what happened here? We have a big bada bing, bada boom, right? Bada bing, bada boom, bada bum, bada yeah. Oh, man. All right? This is a oh, man, right there. Oh, man. Oh, shoot. Come on, man. Come on. I can't do it. When you see that, do you not see what's going on there? Okay. All right. So, what's going on right here? What's going on? What the heck is going on right here? Something's going on. Right. What? Oh, man. That is the question. All right. So, if you look at this right here, all right, speaking of the now time, you see that it went up and it's like, oh, yeah, man. All right. And then it's right there. Do you not see that? Do you not see that? Bada bing, bada bing, bada bing, bada bing, bing, bing. Okay. I would think that it's going to go down and go through this. Okay? That's what I would think. But that doesn't mean that's what that will do. Okay? Okay. So we have a little sub factor right there. All right, we have a little sub factor. We do have a little sub factor right there, do we not? We do have a little sub factor right there. You see that? Do you see that? Do you see that? Okay, we have a little sub factor there. We have a little sub factor there, right? Do we not? What colors do we use? What coffee do I drink? All right? You have to get this. All of this has to be perfect. Okay? It has to be perfect. So, we have right there, sub through. We have a sub peak. We have potentially a main through right there. So there is the possibility this could go up. All right? Because I said so. You have to beautify your chart. Okay. Make your chart look very pretty and meaningful. You do not want any strained what is it called? Makeup that drizzles. Okay. That is a joke, my friend. That is a joke. And you have to play very close attention. Because if you want to make money, you have to be spot on. You have to be spot on. Okay? This is not a game if you're using real money. And it is a game if you're in a demo. That's why you want to use a demo account. So let's just put right here, trade in demo, you fool. Okay, that's too harsh on the eyes, and then I can't see my chart properly. So, we're going to go back to a more pleasing color. Because what happens if it's not pleasing? It won't look pretty. There we go. Much better. You must always make everything look pretty and uniform. Okay, that's pretty and uniform. So we have a situation here where we've not challenged any of our lower highs. So you notice You notice when we go back here, you have higher highs. Now, you better pay attention in driver's training, because if you turn at the wrong intersection, you have to go back to driver training school. Deep pink. And if you get the colors wrong, you have to go back to art school. So we want to get everything correct. Okay. I want to double click on these so I could get rid of that look. Okay. And these ones are deep pink. And it's very vital that every color is correct. All right. Every color must be correct. Do you see the higher highs? Do you not see the higher highs? What happens in this pattern is you have these sub peaks, right? You have sub peak, sub peak, sub peak, sub peak, and then when you get to this point, you have top peaks, and it stalls out, and you have this bada bing, bada boom, like here, bada bing, bada boom, bada bum, bada boom. All right, same type of thing, and the market decides I'm not going up any higher. All right, right here, it's like I don't want to go down, I want to go up, but I can't go up. So go back down. I don't want to go through that point. I cannot go up any higher. And bada bing yum. Okay? Do you see what's happening? So you have higher highs. You're going to have to go back to school if you do not get this. Okay? You are going to have to go back to school. Because you caused a huge wreck, sir. You cannot turn right with your left turn signal on. Okay? You cannot do it. So, here it is. Higher highs. You see them? Okay? Higher lows. Higher highs. Okay? Do you see them? Higher highs, higher lows. What do we have there? Higher highs, up trend, okay, higher highs equals uptrend, right? Higher lows equals uptrend, right? They both equal uptrend. But they're on different sides. So higher highs, higher lows, uptrend. So HH equals higher high, HL equals higher low. They both equal uptrend. But what happens when you have lower lows? Well, for one, you have a broken pattern. Okay? Higher highs, uh-oh. Lower lows. What do we have? We have... What do we have? What do we have? Tell me, what is the magic answer? Downtrend. 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 And why do we have a downtrend? Because we have lower. You see them? Do you see them? Pay close attention. Okay? So right there, you have LL and HL. So lower highs, lower highs and lower lows. So lower highs equals what? Downtrend. Downtrend. And what else do we have? LL, lower lows equals downtrend. Correct. So we're going to put these over here because we have too much on that side. That's why. Okay. So where are our LH? LH is right there. That's our LH. That's our LH. That's an LH. That's an LH. Okay. Do you see that? Lower lows are over here. Lower low. Okay, this is the first one right here. That is just a through right here. Okay, actually this right here. Lower low. Lower low. Lower low. Lower low. You have one right here moving up. Okay? That does not mean that the pattern has reversed. Okay? What happened back here? What happened back here, man? What happened? What happened, man? We had an agreement. We had an agreement. What happened, man? Man. Hey, man, what happened? Thought we were good, man. Right? So what happened back here, that could happen over here. You get it? I think you're getting good at this. Okay, so, what happened here? All right? So, we have these little sub-throughs. Okay? We have a bit of a main through right there. Okay? Right there, these kind of like a main through. And when those fail, it's like, oh man, there goes support. There goes our support with these main throughs fell. Okay? Okay? So right there. All right. So, I mean, look, you have it go up right there. Okay. We have something similar right there going up, do we not? We have the bugabumba after this gibby-bada-bum. All right. All right. Write down those terms. It's part of the test. All right, that's a little booger right there. That is one of the technical analysis terms you must understand. It is a booger. We're going to call that a booger. And what color do you want your booger? You want it deep pink? Because it's bloody, man. You picked a bloody booger. All right. Enough of the jokes. Enough of the jokes, man. Hey, man, we had an agreement, man. You told me that it was going to go up. Okay. You see what's up? You see what's up? We have resistance right here. And it looks like it is going to go up, does it not? It looks like we have a higher low. We have a higher low, right? A higher low equals uptrend. Oh my goodness. What is going on? What is going on? And then it went up. We have resistance because we have resistance. That's why. We have resistance and the pattern becomes crazy. All right? So the resistance held and the support failed. That is what happened. Okay? So now, when you are playing an instrument, you have, what do you have? You have tunes, you have frequencies, you have octaves, okay? Now you can see that this is a longer note, and this is a shorter note, and it's a deeper note. Do you not see that? Do you not see that? All right? You have to pay attention to these things. It is not a game, but it is a game if you trade in demo. In demo, you fool. Trade in demo. Okay? I personally would favor short right here just by looking at all this. But I would not trade right now because if there was a trade to be conducted, it is not now. It is not now because it is in the Asian session market. And in the Asian session market, it can be choppy and confusing. And I tend to not want to trade that anyway. So the trade time for my group is going to be after 2 p.m. on Eastern time. Eastern U.S. time. We are not nighttime traders here. This is just a video. This is a video of a little chart that I just decided to show you a few things. Show you a few things, my people. Now, what we need an icon for this. We need an icon for our group to scare the watchers. So, let's see. Oh, that is pretty. That is very pretty. I'm just messing around right now. That one's kind of cool. So right now, we don't really... For right now, we'll be Wingdings 3. That's our group. That's our trading symbol right there. We are super traders. And we're Wingdings. We're Wingdings 3. Let's see if we can make that bigger. So it says max. You could sometimes hack everything. Let's put 100. Oh man, that's bad. That is bad. We are Wingdings. Wingdings. We are Wingdings 7. So we are Wingdings text 7. That's our symbol. And I'm just going to make this up. What's our color? Should we leave medium spring green? All right. I'm going to put navy. That's going to be our hidden color right there. All right. We're going to do right there because we don't want the symbol of the group to be overpowering. And we might change that symbol. It has to be on a vote. So for right now, that's the initiation. And actually, I want to put it over here, right there. That looks better. Wingdings 7. But it's not Wingdings 7, but it is because that's Wingdings 3 font number 7. Let's see what Wingdings 2 is. Oh no, oh God, I hate that. Oh my God, that's awful. No. All right, the first one was the best one. How about Webdings? That one's kind of cool. You go to backtrace. Okay, no, we're going to be Wingding 7. Okay, that's it. So you always got to look back to look forward. That's going to be our saying. You always got to look back to look forward. So we can trade. SPY to make dollar signs. And how do we do it? We do it through short-term options, but you have to trade in demo, you fool, until you get it down. And I recommend that you do not use live money if you cannot get it down in a demo account. And you should try to practice and get it down for a month straight before you go live. And if you come live and you're not doing good, you have to go back to a demo account for at least a week, for 1 week. And if you're not confident in that week, you have to do another week until you feel fully confident again. That is your trading plan. Is if you want to make money, you have to learn how to do it in demo, you fool. Trade in demo, you fool. Okay? Like, subscribe. Okay? I need subscribers. I need a following. I need support. Just like everything to keep me going. Do you like what I showed you? Do you like what I showed you? Show some appreciation. All right? If you want better, you just keep me in this. And you keep me in this and I make the magic work. So these vertical lines right there, that is where the resistance said, no, sir. No, sir. We are not going in this direction. We are going in this direction. So it's looking for people to buy at a lower price. Now, this is a whole index. This is an entire index, okay? And it works this way the same as trading a singular stock, because the big stocks that control the market, they all follow, it's like a fear-based thing, all right? Fear and greed-based thing. One follows the other. If one of the big guys decides, I think I'm going to dump all my shares right here, and then some say, no, come on, man, let's go up. Oh, man, I think he's serious. I think we're going to get out too. Come on, man, let's do it. Hell no, we're all getting out. Boom. All right. So now the market is stalling, okay, because a bunch of the big boys decided we don't think it's going to go up anymore at this level, at least at this point in time, in this threshold, in this area of time. Okay, in this area of time, there was trouble. There was trouble. So let's get some dates. Let's get some dates. Because if you want to make money, you gotta pay attention. You gotta pay attention to what's going on. All right. We're gonna say that the market started stalling out right about there. Down at the bottom, we'll get a date. 8/22. All right. 2024. All right, you might want to look in the news and see at that time the broker I use, you have to do -6 to get Eastern time US. So at 9 a.m. Thursday. Okay, and then the market right there, 9/3, so September 3. It says 10 -6, 4 a.m. And Tuesday, we have our last September 3. We have our last bullish signs before this thing really started to tank. Okay, and it tanked before back here. Things happened back here where it stalled out right there. Okay, tried to go up, wasn't happening. All right. Okay, so, all right. And then when support is broken, all right, we were still back here, okay, when it was super bearish. We're going to look at another thing too, called the VIX. Okay, and it's a fear index. So when the VIX goes up, we're going to make this red. No, red. Just red. Okay. When the VIX goes up, fear goes up and the market goes down. So back here, the fear back on 8/19, October 19th, that says 18 right there. So 18 minus 6, 12 noon. Ah, shoot, I forgot what month we are in previously. What did I do here? I just screwed up my computer. I have no idea what I'm doing here. I clicked on the wrong thing. Oh, there we go. August September. August 19th. What happened there? At 12 noon, what happened there? There was a gunfight. And actually, I made a mistake. No, I didn't. It's right about there. 12 noon, there was a gunfight. One man won and one man lost. And the fear, so the fear bottomed out right there. That's what happened at 12 noon. So at 12 noon, at August 19th, 2024, at 12 noon, in mid-August, August 19th, 2024, at mid-noon, the fear index bottomed out. This is the US VIX. Let's try to get the exact bottom. A low of 15.19. Okay, that's where we're at. All right. There we go. August 19th, 2024, fear bottomed out. Now we have it here. Okay, so when fear goes up, the market goes down. So this is going up, all right? I mean, this is making the market go down. The higher this goes, all right? The stronger this goes up, all right? It's making the market go down. Get it? Because I said so. Why? That's because I said so. In what paragraph of the books is that, sir? That is in the paragraph of I said so. That is why. So this is not, these arrows are not saying it is going down. That means as this goes higher, it makes the market want to go down stronger. Okay? And when it goes down here, it makes it go up. It makes the stock market go up. That's not a very jolly color. That's not a very jolly color either. Okay, we're just going to make it yellow. Yellow is kind of jolly. Kind of jelly. So if you go back on the chart to 819, what are you going to notice? 819. Whoops. $8.19. The market is going up, right? The market is going up. Okay. Now over here at 9.9, let's copy that time. Okay, you see the market's going down, but what is the VIX doing at 9.9? The VIX is basically going up, right? So it's not down here, all right? It's like right here. All right, and then it tops out right there. That's where the fear reverses. The fear reverses right here. Okay, what do you see there? What do you see there? The fear reversed. The market went up because the VIX went down. The VIX went down. The VIX went down here from there to there at this time. We're matching the scale of zoom. Okay. That's it right there. All right. So they're direct opposites. And zoom back out. We could also zoom back out of this. Let's zoom out. And so that's what happened. It took a little time for the VIX to build momentum to break through and get into like a bullish pattern. So if you look back here, let's just change the color of this to, we'll say deep pink. All right. And that's going to be like a kind of a level that broke out before. But before you had this happen. Okay. And it broke out and went above that. This broke out and it went out and it's stalling right here. So it's let's just delete that object and make this one also deep pink. All right. So now you have the top and the bottom here in like a teal green or whatever. And colors are important. Let's get the color right. What is the color? And the number should be 1519. All right, that's the bottom there. All right, so, and then you have 2151 right there. Okay, so the VIX broke out right there. All right, fear coming back in, but then the fear set up some resistance back in here. I don't know if that's really a key level or not, but it's hard to say. Okay. Okay, it is a key level because of this right here. So remember, when this goes down, stocks go up. So I want to get back to the front. I'll hit refresh. That does not mean that the fear is going to continue to leave the market. So the lower this goes, the less fear. The lower this goes, the less fear. Let's put that. So we have low fear down here. When it gets like low out underneath this 1726 is going to be like bullish. So this is like our bullish, right? So if it gets below that, the market is not in a state of fear. And we will tweak our fear chart later. I'm going to make this darker because I just want it darker. Oh, it's blue violet. How dare you, blue violet? How dare you? All right, that looks better. And low fear is going to be the blue zone. Why? 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 You know why? Because I said so. That's why. Because it looks pretty. Okay? Doesn't it look much prettier? And what happens when it looks pretty? It makes more sense, doesn't it? It makes more sense, doesn't it? When it's pretty, it makes more sense. All right. So that was 51. I know that said 51. You can't trip me up. You can't trip me up, man. I know that said 51. All right. Okay, so if we get in to this territory right here with the VIX, what's going to happen, do you think? What is going to happen? Throat choke. Darth Vader throat choke. Okay, Darth Vader comes into the room. Throat choke. What's going to happen if the VIX goes up to here? Captain, you have failed me for the last time. What's going to happen? If the fear of the VIX goes up, high fear, the market will tank. But if the fear goes down into the low fear, it's like swimming along, backpedaling in the hot tub, and this like, yeah, man, can you get me a drink, man? Can you get me a drink, man? And watch, the market is going to go up now. Okay, so if the VIX goes into the blue zone, so this area of support now turned resistance, because when the support fails, it becomes resistance. Okay, this is resistance. This is the part that failed. If that VIX goes into the blue zone, why is it blue? Because I said so. Because I said so. Because that's what I said. Then if it goes in the blue zone, we could see new highs. Okay? Which means that the VIX goes down. It has to go down to go in the blue zone, and the market gonna go up. But if the VIX goes into, what is this color? What is the color? The indigo zone. Okay, that's not red. What is it? If it goes in indigo, indigo zone. Let's do that. Let's put our code word as indigo. All right. And when you have an indigo zone, you should probably name it indigo and have the color scheme match indigo, because I said so. Indigo. And then if you want it to go in the blue zone, don't ask me questions. Don't ask me questions. I swear I'm very creative and I will figure this out. I will figure this out in my own way. What is that? The blue zone. Okay. Mark my words. Blue, indigo. Blue, indigo. Okay. You guys know what's up. This is probably the craziest thing you have ever seen in your life. And I wrote my own software to trade with, which I will show in future videos. But for now, this is an introduction to daily trade Okay? Because you got to look back to go forward, right? You got to look back to go forward. Okay? To understand the market. Why? Because we trade SPY to make money. Why? Because we chart the S&P to figure out what the SPY is going to do. This isn't the SPY, this is the S&P 500. But we want to trade short-term options, but we want to understand the S&P 500 index to decide which way the chart will go. And we have to understand a sub-peak. We have to understand a sub-through. All right? Sub-peak. Sub-through. Sub-through. Why is there not a label for sub-through there? Okay, sub-through. All right, those are sub-throughs. These are sub-peaks. Okay, I'm calling this a main through. Okay, just because I said so. That's why. These are sub-peaks. All right, this is a main peak right there because I said so. Okay, this one buried shoot, I don't like when my chart does not look pretty, so I have to fix that. That's why right there. Okay, see, all right, that's why this is a main peak. All right, and just because it looks like it and because I said so. Okay, that's a main through. This is not a main through right there. This is a main through right there. Okay, this is not a main peak right there. This is a main peak. These are sub peaks. This is a bottom through. These are our top through, whichever is the highest point. We're just calling all of these top throughs because they're in the basic zone where all of these happened. Okay, and the pattern, you have higher highs is the uptrend. Higher lows is also an uptrend. Okay, the general pattern, higher highs, higher lows. And then you see the pattern break. You see the pattern break convincingly right there. You see how convincingly that is? These ones are like in the same area right there. So this is a main through. This is just the pattern. Back here is the pattern. The pattern is basically saying, yeah, I don't think I want to go back to that point. We're going to go with the uptrend. All right. And then you have a serious breakout here. Bang. Higher highs. And then what happens? Downtrend. Okay. We're missing a word. We are missing a word. What is that word? Uptrend. That is Greek for uptrend. And we're just going to make those the same color just because I said so, just because I don't want to be too trendy. So the uptrend and the downtrend, as you can see, So the start of the downtrend. Uptrend. Okay, so the uptrend, like if you're thinking of this in like a musical way, you see there's similar patterns where things break down and stuff like that. Okay, there's a similar breakdown at these 2 points where support broke and resistance failed. But also there's a difference between the two. This one is sharper, this one is longer and more, I guess condensed is the word. This one is definitely more sharper, okay? And also its decline is more rapid and sharper. And when it rebounds, it rebounds bang, hard. And then it's right? And then the thing smooths out. Okay, it's like a musical note. No, I'm just kidding. So, you have this thing when it hits this resistance, the top peaks, it does not go very far back down. Okay? All right? It doesn't go very far back down. Okay? But it's longer. It's longer than this one. All right? But it doesn't have the same intensity. Okay? So we have to see if the pattern could regain this with a sharp hit, or will a sharp fall follow now? It's going to decide, well, it really isn't looking good. Okay? Maybe the market doesn't want to go back to there and it'll just go bang and we go into the blue zone. Or we go into the indigo zone. Okay? Take a little break. I need some drinks. I need some support. I need support to continue to give advice to people for free. Okay? Keep me going. Keep me behind my computer. Okay? Indigo zone or blue zone? So right now, we don't know. Okay? That's an hour of charting the S&P 500. Okay? I'm not going to delete this chart. We're going to start up at another time and do another unrehearsed meeting later until we get some consistency and I get some support. Then I could be out here on a regular basis and we could get into some hardcore trading and my trading system, and we're just going to keep advancing. So we're going to go ahead and end the video. Anyone that watches this, thank you for watching. In the future, if you watch it, that would be great. Signing off. So we had a question earlier, and the guy deleted his question. I'm not sure why he deleted his question. Maybe he felt that he was rude. Stop streaming. Goodbye. Howdy, good one. See you.